So hello and welcome to this Adobe After Effects tutorial, and I am going to show you how you can draw objects like this using trim path in After Effects. And maybe as you can see, we have 4 bottles and other shapes, because I wanted to show you with the bottles that you can animate it from the bottom, you can animate it from the top, you can animate it from the left to the right, from the right to the left, or you can animate it with any shape. Okay, so this is what we are going to be doing, and I just want to show you that I already created kind of similar tutorial, not the similar but the same thing in Adobe Animate, and I'm going to provide you a link in the description for that one. But here in this tutorial we are going to do this, and I am also going to make this tutorial in the Spanish, and I'm going to provide a link in the description. Okay, so right now I am on the site freepik, and I'm going to provide you a link in the description, and I am also going to provide you the Illustrator file that I'm going to create, so if you want you can skip this part. But basically, as I said, I am on the site freepik, and I'm going to provide you a link in the description, and all you need to do is click download, then free download, and just save this file. You can use whatever file that you want, it is going to be working the same. But yeah, I am just going to hit cancel because I already did this. One thing is that if you want to use this exact freepik file commercially, you will have to attribute the author or go premium. But yeah, right now I will go to the place where I have it, and I am going to have a simple zip file, and I am going to right click, and I am going to choose extract here. Now I am going to double click on this I file, and it is going to open me this in the Illustrator. I am going to have some kind of warning about missing fonts, but I am just going to hit close. Now I am going to create a new document, so I will go with Ctrl N, and I will go with 1920 by 1080, which is like full HD size, and I want this to be RGB screen 72, and yeah, I do not want to change anything, so I'm just going to hit create. Now I am going to zoom in a little bit, and I am going to get this bottle, so I am going to double click, then I am going to double click one more time and one more time until I will get to the bottle, and I am going to drag it to the new document like so, and I am going to scale this little bit. Now I'm going to do the same thing with the t-shirt, so I'm going to double click, and one more time, and right now I'm going to drag it to the new file like so, and I'm going to scale this, and right now we can go with this CBD hemp, so I'm going to one more time double click, and I'm going to drag it like so. So I'm going to show you more shapes, so you can see that it is going to be working on any shape that you want. And what I'm going also to do is I am going to create a rectangle like so. So I'm just going to hold shift, and actually I'm going to change color to black, for example, and I'm going to create one more shape, and right now it is going to be star like so. Alright, so first of all, what we need to do is we need to get a stroke on all of this. So what can we do with this bottle, with this t-shirt, and with this hemp is we can go to the window, we can go to the pathfinder like so, and in the pathfinder we have this option which is going to like merge me all of this to one fill. So I'm going to have this selected, and I'm going to merge it like so. I will do the same thing with the bottle, and I'm going to do the same thing with the t-shirt like so. Now I can close this. And now if I'm going to click on this hemp, what I can do is I can select the stroke, I can double click, and I can choose black color for example. For some reason it is going to give me the stroke but without the black color, so one more time I will double click, and I'm going to choose the black color. And now I can go ahead and get rid of the fill, so I can click on the fill in here, and I can click this little icon none, and it is going to get rid of the fill. I will do the same thing with the bottle, so right now I can click on the stroke to select it, and I can click this little color, which is black, like so, and I can click on the fill and get rid of the fill like this, and I'm going to do the same thing with the t-shirt, so the stroke, and I will click this like so, and I will click on the fill, and I will get rid of the fill. Now we can do the same thing with this one and this one, so I'm going to select both of them. I'm going to choose stroke, and I'm going to get rid of the fill like so. So right now we are going to have something like this. If you want, right now we can select this, we can go to the properties, and we can make the stroke a little bit bigger. You can get the properties or layers or whatever that I have in here, as I showed you with the trim path in window, and in here you have properties or whatever that you need. Now I'm going to put all of them to the separated layer, so I'm going to open the layers, and one thing that I'm going to do, but this is not what you need to do, is I will click these three little icons, and I'm going to go with panel options, and I'm going to make this to be bigger, maybe 60, so this is just so you can see a little bit better my layers. And now what I can do is I can open this, and I can see that all 5 of them are in the layer 1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this layer 1, these 3 lines in here, and release 2 layers. And right now I'm going to select it, and I'm going to drag it out of the layer 1 like so. And right now the layer 1 is empty, and I can delete it. Alright. So right now I am going to save this Illustrator file. As I said, I am going to provide you this, and I will see you in After Effects in few moments. Alright, so right now I am in the so right now I am in the After Effects, and all I am going to do is I am going to get these shapes that I created. I am going to drag them to the After Effects like so, and I am going to choose that I want this as a composition. I want this to be layer size, and I'm just going to click OK. Now I'm going to double click on the shapes in here, and it is going to open me this like so. Now I'm going to get some kind of white background, so I will go to the layer, I'm going to go to new, and I'm going to go to solid, and I'm going to choose a white color, and I will just hit OK. And now I'm going to drag this solid to the bottom like so, and I'm going to lock it, so I'm not going to be able to accidentally move it. Now I'm going to hide everything except of this bottle, so I'm going to hide it like so. But before of that, one thing that I can do to all of them right now is I'm going to select all of them, I'm going to right click, and I'm going to choose create, and I'm going to create shapes from vector layer, so something like this. And right now this is going to, without this we wouldn't be able to animate the path. Now what I can do is I can delete these initial layers, so I can do it like so, and get rid of them. And now I'm going to hide all of them except of the bottle. And maybe what I can do is I can select the bottle, I can go with S, which is scale, and I'm going to scale this little bit. Now I can go ahead and rename this, so I'm going to hit enter, and this is going to be bottle. And I'm going to open this, and in here I'm going to have this little add and this little arrow, and I'm going to click this, and I'm going to choose trim paths like so. Now in the trim paths I can show you, I can close this, I can open this, and I'm going to open these trim paths, and in here we can go ahead and animate this. Now if we want, for example, this animation to start from the bottom, what I can do is, you can see that if I'm going to play with this start and this end, it is going to animate me this like so. Hopefully you can see this, and I am going to do it so it is almost done. And when it is almost done, I am going to go with offset and move it from the place where I want. So if I want to start from the top, I can go in here, and if I want to start from the bottom, I am going to move it like so. So hopefully you can see this. And now if I want to animate this from this side, so from left to the right like so, I am going to put my start to 0, my end to 0, and I'm going to create a keyframe on the end, and I will move maybe 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 frames, and I'm going to animate the end like so. Okay, so right now I'm going to hit space, and we are going to have this kind of animation. Now let me duplicate this layer. So I'm going to hit Ctrl D, and I'm going to hit U, and I'm going to get rid of the layers. And I will on this one go one more time to the trim path, and I'm going to click on this, and I'm going to position it in here like so. And what I'm going to do right now, I would like to go, I don't want to go this way, but I want to go to the other way. So I'm going to put both of them to the 100, and I'm going to right now click keyframe on the start, and I'm going to go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 frames. And right now the start, I am going to animate to the 0 like so. And now if I'm going to hit space, I'm going to have them animated one to this side, and the second one to the other side. Very well. Now I'm going to duplicate this one more time, because right now I would like to show you, maybe right now you already know, but right now we are going to animate this from the top. So I'm going to duplicate this, Ctrl D, I'm going to hit U, and I'm going to get rid of these keyframes, and I'm going to open this, and I'm going to put it like so. So it is this one end is right now 100 and start is like 3%. So I can see that this little, like it's almost together, but not. I want this little space, and with that little space, I can right now offset it to the place where I want this to start. So like. Okay, first of all, I'm going to move this because otherwise I cannot see it, and I'm going to position it like so. I didn't realize that I have it on the same place as the before one. So I can move this like so. Hopefully you can see it, and I'm going to put it to the top. And now I'm going to put this to the 0, both of them, and I'm going to animate the end. So I'm going to have it right now like so. So I'm going to create keyframe on the end, and I will go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and I'm going to animate this this way. So right now if I'm going to play this, we are going to have this one, and then this one from the top. And right now probably right now you can do this, but I will show you. I just want to make sure that this makes sense. I'm going to duplicate this one more time, and right now I'm going to position this to the left like so, and I'm going to hit U. I'm going to get rid of these keyframes, and now we are going to animate the bottle from the top, but the opposite side. So right now in here we go to the left side, so right now we will go to the right side. So I'm going to open the trim path, and I'm going to put it like so, and I'm going to right now click keyframe on the start, and I will go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and right now I'm going to animate the start to the 0 like so. So right now if I'm going to play, we are going to have them from the bottom and from the top, and like this. Okay, right now I can go ahead and show the other shapes that I have, and I will try to position them to some place like so, maybe like this. Maybe I can go ahead and scale down a little bit these bottles. So I'm going to hit S, and I'm going to scale them down like so, and yeah, and maybe this t-shirt I'm going to put it like so. And what I'm going to do is right now, very simply, I am going to copy one of the trim paths from the shape. So I'm going to copy this one, for example. I'm going to hit Ctrl C. Let me close everything. I'm going to hit Ctrl A and close everything. And now I'm going to on this just hit Ctrl V, and it is going to, I will hit U. It is going to copy me the trim path. So I'm going to have it like so. And I will just position this hemp maybe in here like so, and I can maybe position the bottles a little bit down so we have space for it. But yeah. So yeah, and if I want, I can move these keyframes a little bit like so, and like so, and like so. So right now I'm going to play this, and we are going to have the bottles, the another bottles, and other things like so. So yeah, this is it. This is all. I'm going to create another tutorial which I'm going to talk about some things when the shapes are not made to be working this simple way. But yeah, this was like a very simple way how you can create the trim path in the After Effects. So if anyone had watched until the end, let me know in the comments. And I am not going to show you right now how you can export this. I show this in all of the tutorials almost, but hopefully you know how to export things in After Effects. And if not, you can go ahead and watch some other tutorial that I have. I am going to maybe put a link in the description for the tutorial where I show how to explain how to export this as MP4. But yeah, as I said, this is all. Thank you very much. Goodbye.